not limited by 2 eyes. Third one is the mind, the fourth one is my voice, the fifth one is my spine. With coupled with my nose, the shit's all intertwined. I buckle with my foes, too hot to take the time. But when I took a loss, too big to be sublime. And yeah, I got a force a triple polo all the time. Michael Jordan's on my feet, don't compete beneath the other. I do this for my sisters, little cousins, and my brothers. I've been East Coast Marine since COVID lies consume my mother. Tectonic plates, move, crush and smother. Another juggler, profile monster. Blue cheese, we taste. Fresh on the inhale. Got a diesel flavor with a candy finish exhale. Love it way too much, I'm gonna have to get scales. Freelancer on the ridgeline with a humble county female. This body on the grind, on my grizzly in a manner. Speaking crazy off the reservation, getting hammered. Though I face many stand ovations, glitz and glamour, I handle tribulations that'll leave a linguist stammer.
Apple Watch on the wrist, 10 cold in the blow.
Yo, so this where the fuck we at. After I fed them and I had to tie a lot of them up, it behooves me to use the net next time. I should have just used it. My ass wanna be all handsy and shit. I never even took them out after like week 3. There's no need. All that, I don't know. I'm starting to think different about certain things. I don't know. Now's not the time to get into all that. Look at Laverne. Look at Laverne, bro. Look at Laverne, bro. Show them what you got, baby girl. Show them how you live. Hold up, my bad. Let me get better so you can actually see. See, I noticed. Let's start here. I noticed these girls, you know, were on their side. Now they're not turned up, so they haven't been on their side long enough. I go to grab, it's super heavy. Okay, that's a good problem. You would think though that the branch would be strong enough to hold it up, but yeah, it is not. Yeah, they were the other way. I figured this way is better than no way. I see purple happening in a lot of places, especially the snow. This is not a Dawn Patrol, so we don't have purple sand over here, but it's reflective. Telling you, it looks like a rainbow. When you stare into the trichomes, it reflects back at you. I think all the lights from, I don't know, either the ceiling or the actual flower, but it looks absolutely awesome. Real talk. It's fucking beautiful, man. It is so beautiful. I cannot even explain how fucking gorgeous it is, man. And that's Laverne. You already know. This is Shirley. She smells better. She smells brighter, but she's a little thinner. She's just my thin little tuna. A tuna full of flavors. Yeah, girl. It's another Daydreamer. This is day 45, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's day 45. Look, man. It's amazing. It's amazing, bro. The camera does not do it justice. It's so dope. It's so pretty, man. Now, I remember this last time, girls. After about day 49, they start not looking so pretty. But I have to flush the cocoa or it won't taste good. I have a process. I flush it the first day with the flawless finish. It'll be like brown gook. And then it'll be purple for 2 days. A couple of days it'll be pink. And then light pink, you know what I mean? Almost like orange, yellow. By the last day, it's clear. And then I'll do 3 more days of clear. And I fucking chop them bitches down. And real talk, since my second grow, the first feminized seed I ever did, Paradise Surprise, perfection, bro. I'm telling you, I never smoked something that left oranges in my throat. Like literally, when you peel an orange, that brine, that juice was all in my throat. It was like behind my nose, in my face. 3-5 minutes after we smoked. That shit was amazing. And that was the first feminized thing I ever grew. That's why I never did autos again. Because I did autos the first time. It's a whole thing. But, you know, that's why I'm huckleberried out. The only thing I ever grew other than Huckleberry Hill is the jelly. That was my third girl. And that's when I first moved here. It was like a whole thing, you know, when we first moved into our home. And I don't know. I learned how to clone that week. And by golly, this is the second clone tent. And lucky I did, because the first time I did 2 flavors at the same time, that I did the Paradise Surprise seed and the Dawny seeds, the Dawn Patrols, I hermed them out. I hermed out a Daydreamer. It was actually right here. And I grabbed the pod on day 14 or some shit, on day 17. They saw me do it on the live. And I said, ooh, what's this? And I squeezed it. And the fan, they had 3 fans. It was a dream that I wasn't going to get the whole thing seeded. You know, shout out to Chris Guerrero. He told me. He's like, bro, that whole tent is hit. I was like, nah, I'm trying to play it off and shit. I was like, nah, I only see seeds in the one that I squeezed it on. And there was 2 pods on the one next to it at the time. This is also a Dawn Patrol. These are clones of the biggest one I had. I called her Frenchie. You know, they're made for making hash, and he's the hasher king, you know, aficionado, you know, real artisan, and he blessed the community. I don't know. I just named it that, and when I tell you, that was day 1 of flower. The next day I came, it was like 12 inches tall. 14 inches, dude. By the end, it was like 2 feet taller than everything else in the tent. It was amazing. It had purple sand on it. Look, this one is the one closest to that one. I would say she's expressing the most like Frenchie, like the one I remember, except she's not as tall, but it's only a 3-gallon pot, and the other one was 5-gallon, and you know, it's levels to it. But watch. So I can show you more better. It's like a purple. The sand, the tricones on it, even though it's white, they're like purple, bro. I wish you could see with your eyes. I know they look white, but when you standing here, you're looking at them, it's like purple, especially that last day. When I did that, I meant to do 24 hours of light, and it was more like 36 because, you know, I'm slow. I drag my feet. It was an extra layer of cake. Now, that could have been all in my brain, but I did that 24 hours of dark shit. The first 2-3 times, whatever. It was in the dark, and then I chopped them down. But when I did the 24 hours of light, so it was more like 36, wow, there was an extra layer of cake. Somebody told me that, yeah, that happened, but that's really because they lose water and all this dumb shit, you know, whatever. They tried to explain it to me, scientific, whatever. But yeah, man, that is purple fucking sand waiting to happen. And yeah, I got a whole shit ton of that shit to wash, bro. We ain't even doing no cold room. I want to do it this weekend, bro. I'm on a mission. I'm sitting on mad material, mostly jelly, and it's all jelly. It's all jelly and Dawn Patrol. I saved like 2-3 harvests so that I would have a lot of material. I just want cake batter. I want to fill a tray. You know what I mean? I bought a fucking freeze dryer. I want to fill a tray. So I didn't buy a washing machine. I want to do it by hand. You know, I'm trying to do my own artisan level thing. I keep showing you, girl, because you're so purty. You're so purty. I know. There's other girls. Vivian's right behind you like, yo, what am I, chopped liver? Vivian, you know I love you, girl. You Hibara. You a dark-skinned girl from the mountains. You know I got nothing but look. That motherfucking fly is in here. I don't know what house flies do, but he likes to lurk. And I'm not loving that. That's why I got that thing in here. I told him not to leave the door open. I left that door open, but that's not what I mean. Anyway, let me go. This is Jelly. Let me do everybody. This is Eileen. Because she used to lean, but she did better now. You know, she's kind of fixed herself. I've been spinning her around, and you can see she's, you know, she kind of leans. And then Pauline is the other Jelly. She's more girthy and more sandy. She just looks like a jelly, but I don't know why Eileen took characteristics of Laverne and Shirley. So that's a thing. We also have Marsha. Marsha. That's Princess Leia. I don't like doing it like this. I'm sorry, guys. That's Princess Leia back there. All the way back there. Dude, I'm gonna fuck you up, Fly. I'm sorry, guys. Shitty video at the end. I'm sorry, guys. I showed you Vivian is in the corner. That is Deidre. That is Marsha, Princess Leia. We got the two Leans, and of course, Laverne and Shirley. All right, let me punch the fuck out before I punch this fly in his fucking face. My bad, I curse so much. I know I curse a lot. I'm really trying not to. But I don't know. I'm from Jersey. I've been told we curse a lot. One love, man. Shout out to the growers, bro.